Hello, everybody. What's up, you guys? This is IR Vibes, Info Entertainment Reviews, your YouTube channel. Much love, as always. Don't forget, you guys, everybody, always keep your heads up high and your feet grounded no matter how tough these times get. Let's start off with some latest earthquake news before we get into your update. As of now, 13 minutes ago, a pair of earthquakes rattled the coastal areas of Santa Barbara County late Tuesday. Now, the first trembler was at 9:42 p.m. when a shallow 4.1 magnitude earthquake had struck about 8 miles just west of Isla Vista in the waters of the Pacific. Now, did I not say there was going to be more pickup in earthquakes since yesterday's 6.2 magnitude that had struck over there up in Papua New Guinea? So, ladies and gentlemen, this is just saying right here, there's going to be so much going on. Now, this was not just one earthquake. This was a pair of earthquakes that struck. We will get to the map here in a second. I'll show you guys. And also, continuing on, 11 hours ago, 3.1 magnitude earthquake strikes near Imperial, again, California. A shallow 3.1 magnitude was reported Tuesday morning 2 miles from Imperial, California, according to the U.S. Geological Survey. Trembler occurred at about 11:19 a.m. PDT at a depth of 8.7 miles. Wow, that was very shallow. Also, continuing on, 5.3 magnitude earthquake, Taiwan's longitudinal valley fault. Again, and this is, if you look through the map, I'll show you guys here on the map. I have to get to this one, but they have been getting quite a bit some. And also, from where will the next big earthquake hit the city of Istanbul? Very interesting. Now, this is some stuff I like to bring to you guys. If you would like me to, I will definitely leave you some links down below the video, just so you can all go check out for yourselves. This here alone, this is one of the greatest apps I do recommend, especially for everybody who likes to keep an eye and update it with the earthquake activity. I don't just use the Walton.net edition, the full Earthquake 3D. There's a couple other sources. Of course, I've been using globalincidentmaps.com. I've been using this source here as well, and a few others. And so, very helpful. I love to have the fact that you could just go and take a look at all the latest news and just seismic activity. Also, volcanic activity. We're going to be getting into that one on another update. But here we go, you guys. Magnitude 5.8 in Iran, which had claimed lives and collapsed multiple buildings. That was pretty bad. I actually went into the article myself online, and very bad scene. Very bad scene. Now, take a look here. We have a 4.6 up in Solomon Islands area region. Also, continuing on, surprisingly, I really don't see too much going on in this area, which is such a big surprise to me. We have in Caledonia with a 4.9, also Fiji Islands, 2 earthquakes ranging within a 5.1 magnitude earthquake. Nothing yet for New Zealand. Usually New Zealand gets hit especially when we're getting these 6 and above magnitude quakes. It's boiling up. I know it and I can feel it. So you guys still keep an eye out. We still got a couple of days worth of seismic to keep a watch because of all the after effects from that 6.2. 4.6 magnitude, Northern Mariana Islands. Also, take a look here. Blair, India, getting hit with a 4.6 magnitude earthquake. And then right up over here on the islands of Alaska with a 4.9, of course, consider that a 5.0. Now, coming up here, the largest earthquake near Spring Station, Alaska. There was 4 earthquakes, and they were ranging within a 2.8 magnitude. 8 earthquakes striking Nicosia, Alaska, with a 3.3 and within its range. And following by 2 earthquakes, Kodiak Station, Alaska, with a 2.5. And also, take a look here, 10 earthquakes And these are all today. 2.5 magnitude earthquakes. So you figure you got the 10, and then that's, you guys, they had well over 20 plus earthquakes just today alone. Now, as far as California goes, as I was mentioning, California is definitely going to be on a rise for quite a bit of seismic. The next update, we're going to go ahead and just browse around this map. I want to zoom in. I want to show you guys something very interesting. I've been kind of last couple of days just zooming, browsing around through the ocean itself. One thing I wanted to show you, we'll get to California right now. Now, take a look at this massive, huge crack in the ocean ground. This is just one part, and there's so much in the ocean, you guys. Now, when we talk about the tectonic plate systems, all of us, well, that's not including what is in the ocean itself. So when we're zooming out, I mean, just take a look at this, and this is not too far away from Alaska. And so what I mean is basically from one end, basically coming from like Japan's side, you have Papua New Guinea, Solomon Island. There are multiple cracks in the Earth's ocean's floor, which all end up connecting and running into the California's west coast. That includes Washington, Oregon, and so forth. Just unbelievable. Now, take a look at these 4 earthquakes, you guys. Here is the 4.1 magnitude earthquake that had struck. It was very well felt. And again, it is not over. Now, one thing I want to show you too, I've actually brought this up multiple times. Take a look at this right here. This is definitely going to be interesting. This is why I love this map source. It's amazing to be able to use the satellite view, zoom in. Look at this. You have all these massive cracks. And this baby travels far. She runs from one end, going through basically the whole other side. I mean, this is a big crack right here that nobody even really realizes and talks about, surprisingly, you know. And just the fact knowing that this is here running straight into the coastline, this right here to hit land would just demolish so much. Now you guys are probably wondering, wait a minute, what are these circles? Let me show you real quick. These circles and stuff is where they are sucking oil straight out from the grounds. It's pretty bad. It is pretty bad. And if it's either spots where the oil rigs were once at and where they currently are. So you can see currently right here. Here's one. And take a look at it. Look how good the view is. And that's why we're going to get into some other topics about this stuff, you guys. And this is something I've been wanting to show you. Very cool. But again, this is one of the most pointless things I think I've ever seen, and the dumbest things, because all that black circling that you see around it, that's all oil. All that is just oil that's leaked out. The last time I went to California, years back, when I went back, I'm born and raised in California, and we don't live out there no more. I've never been a fan of the earthquakes. I hate them. But when we did go, I mean, look how dark the whole west coastline is, you guys. It's because of all the oil. When I went to Captain's Cove's Beach was a very nice beach, and it's well known for having some pretty decent waves. Well, let me tell you one thing. It's not fun when you try to go out and have a fun time, and then you come out and you're covered in a bunch of oil spot stains all over your body, and you can't get the crap off because it's stuck on your skin. And it was stuck on my skin for a few days. It was pretty gnarly. And that was years back, you guys. This was maybe back in 99 or 2000. And so imagine what it's like now. It's pretty bad. Here is where multiple quakes had struck, and this was just right outside of the west coast. And take a look. There's that 4.1 magnitude earthquake. And this was all today, and it was felt from this distance going inland. And then there's that 3.1 magnitude earthquake. So because of that 4.1 magnitude, would it put it past me if maybe it was hit at about an official 4.3? Highly, very possible. So, and then also for the next coming couple of days for the West Coast, you guys, certainly keep an eye out for another coming of a possible 4.7 magnitude to hit somewhere along the west coast also. Don't forget about the center of where I was talking about the power plant sitting right on top of the main fault system. Unbelievable. That one certainly had me going pretty well. It's just right there. So that's another Fukushima waiting to happen. Let me go ahead and zoom on out. Let's get into the earthquake update, see what else is happening around the world. Other than that, you guys take a look at the activity going towards the east coast. 2 earthquakes striking near Cherokee, Oklahoma with a 3.4 magnitude, and the others within its range. You have Kentucky getting hit 6 miles west of Bardwell, Kentucky, you guys, at a 3.3 magnitude earthquake. And also you have a 2.5, and then continuing on over, 2 largest earthquakes, both within a magnitude 4.9. Of course, consider them a 5.0. Coming up further, take a look. Ecuador, 4.6 magnitude earthquake, following by 5.4 hitting Peru. And also coming up towards Chile, look at this, you guys, with a 4.3 magnitude earthquake, and 3 earthquakes in Tocopilla, Chile, with a 4.5 magnitude quake, and the other 2 within its range. Nothing going on within other islands, especially for this main plate system over here too. I'm surprised that it is very quiet throughout over here. So again, you guys, just keep an eye out for the next coming few days. Iceland surprisingly hasn't had any that I've ever known of. I've never seen an earthquake yet hit Iceland. Wouldn't put it past me if they do receive an earthquake somewhere around these areas. But nothing going on, you guys. And you can see how this main fault through the plate system, it just rips right through Iceland. Sitting right on top of it, you guys. Just unbelievable. This is your latest earthquake forecast update. Lots of love as always. I really appreciate you all so much. Thank you for supporting. Glad you guys really enjoy. And again, please never hesitate to ask me questions, or if you need something, just, you know how to contact me. I always get to you. I always reply to everybody and to all of your comments. This is Nate with IR Vibes and for Entertainment Reviews. I'll see you later on with another update. Much love, everybody. Heads up high, feet grounded. Love, live, smile.